Good morning, YouTube. So, this is my 5 minute journal again. Sorry, it's annoying, I know. I failed, I guess. I didn't follow, I didn't follow my goal on keeping this before 10 or 11 a.m. Before 11 a.m. But let's go. So, let me have some coffee. Yep. Let's see. Oh, shit. Where the hell's the camera? Oh, there it is. So basically, that was dark coffee. And let's see, looking at my board. All right, so we done desire, doing, and motivation in the previous journals entries. So shit, staying true to yourself, I guess. Truth. Let's talk about truth. So truth is one of those human things that we don't really um, practice. We even clean it up, or we justify not being truthful by calling it, or calling it, or not being truthful by calling it like white lies, or it's necessary evil kind of thing, like lying, tricking people or whatever, confusing, like persuasion. But I don't think persuasion needs, basically, I don't think persuasion needs lies. True persuasion is, it's more about more efficient communication and truth. Because, like, let's say you're trying to convince somebody not to do drugs or not to do something that is bad for them. And the only way that they're gonna listen to you, it's if they trust you and they believe you and that you're being truthful and that you want to help them for reals. And there is no need to lie for that. So I'm gonna read you a quote that I kept. This is about truth. How is truth seen too late? Yeah, how is the truth seen too late? Duty neglected, duty as not in poop, but as in your job, your duty neglected in its season. So how is truth seen too late? Duty neglected in its season. And this is a quote from Frank Borges. And I'm not really sure who that guy is, but I like the quote. I mean, I know what it's saying. And I think that it's basically pointing out that chaos and bad things will happen if you ignore or if you don't pursue truth. And by the time, by the time that you're suffering and you're already enjoying all these, well, not enjoying, that you're going through all this hell, or all the problems, all the drama, all that stuff, there's gonna be a time when you realize, oh shit, if I would have kept it real, kept it truthfully, I would have just been truthful to myself and to everybody else, basically being the real you and following truthfully what's better for you. That hell is that hell of that drama, all that crazy stuff wouldn't have happened. And I think that's real. Like, it's a very good argument to say that if you keep it real, keep it truth, be true to yourself, follow your goals, your life goals truthfully, stay with your desires, Um, just take care of yourself. You're gonna be in a good place. And the second part is duty neglected in its season. Basically means the same thing. It's kind of reinforcing how is the truth seen too late. So by the time by the time you're seeing this truth, you're realizing, oh shit, I should have just kept it real. It's too late. You can't really do anything to change it. I mean, you probably make it better, make it more real that you failed already. Maybe you start doing things right. So by the time you realize it, the season has passed. It's kind of like when you're farming. Let's say when you're farming, if you plant too late, your crops are not gonna grow right. They might grow a little bit, they sprout and grow maybe tiny, as opposed to planting on the season, correctly for the season. Then your crops are gonna be way better off. And you can also say, if you harvest late, your crops are gonna be bad. So you're gonna get all these bad, overripe kind of crops. You're not gonna get any benefit out of it. So don't try to be real. Don't plan to be real in the future. Be real or be truthful in the present. That's where it matters. I mean, you can't say, "Oh, I can't explain this today, but I'm gonna explain it 3 years from now." I could be real about my thing, my goals, my life, whatever. In the next 5, 10 years, no, you have to do it right now. So be truthful today, in the present. I mean, acting in the present, after all, is the future. So if you want to be truthful in the past and in the future, if you want to be seen as a truthful person that follows their goals, themselves, and is actually nice, a good person, then you need to act truthful in the present. And I think that's the one key. Be truthful in the present. All right, so that's it. 7 minutes. I can never do 5 minutes. I need to start focusing more. All right, thank you, YouTube. Subscribe, dislike, and hate if you want to. Comment, ask questions. Looking for subscribers and ideas on what other things to talk about. And that's it. Bye bye.